This is why you should stop saying the word bless. It is not a positive word.
Let's hear it.
Origins of the word bless actually meant to consecrate with blood or to sprinkle blood on a demonic altar, the altar of a pagan deity.
So when Moses was sprinkling blood on the altar, what was he doing to and with the altar?
The altar of a pagan deity. You see, it was used in pagan rituals.
There is a striking similarity between paganism and some of the practices found in the Old or the original Testament or the original scriptures. However, it doesn't mean that we antiquate the spilling of blood or the word bless with something that's evil every time. If you look into the origin of what it means in this matrix, in this English world that we've been taught, even though it's a spell, if somebody doesn't know what bless means or that bless can mean be less, they can still bless you when they say, hey, may the Most High bless you, right? Because they're into their radiant energy, which is real, is still flowing into you. Just because somebody says bless, it doesn't mean that they're cursing you. Now, it doesn't mean that it's not a curse, because if that person has an evil intention in their heart and they say bless you, they're lying on two different platforms. But for the person who doesn't understand that bless to the subconscious mind can mean be less, there's a lot of children out there who are saying, I hope the Most High blesses you. And they're not cursing people, because the intention is pure. So that's why we have to understand that in the scriptures, he that has received his testimony has received the seal that aloha is truth, is true. That aloha or love is true. So the issue with the modern day sacred name movement is that most people have forgotten aloha, ahava, they've forgotten love, and they pretty much try to tell you, this is how you need to live your life, as opposed to, hey, these are the instructions that are going to lead you and your family out of the Babylonian system, right? Start with the salt. Salt every offering. It's a covenant of salt that will last forever. Numbers 18:19, Leviticus 2:13. Herbs will heal the nations. It will end your curse or your disease, your cognitive dissonance. Revelations 22:3. So when we get back and we return to the original native story, that's when we're able to restore our families and get back to what really matters, not basically debating things the way that the Pharisees would have debated back in the day. And most people in the modern day sacred name movement have become worse than the Pharisees in the olden days that crucified Messiah to that cross or that stake. So it's very important to understand that you have to listen to the Most High before you listen to a man, and there's a reason why we are supposed to be 30 before we start to teach. It's because we can't see the cognitive dissonance and the other parts or variables of the message that basically we're not able to see at a young age because our brain is still in a development phase. That's why 30 was the age for the priest to actually be able to talk and teach people. Anyways, that's why we made y'all the Bible Health book. Barak Haba B'Shem.